Just a warning, this podcast is going to be a goof-riddled idiot fest and generally just absolutely nonsensical, but since you're already here, welcome to Swett Boys, the show. The colon is new for repeat viewers. We have a variety of challenges and 3 foolish kids to complete them because Daniel didn't want to be here, so let's just get in there.
I'm that boy, Jacob.
Oh shit, what up?
Hayden.
I'm your plastic boy, Hayden.
Okay.
I'm your uncomfortably existing boy, Greg Kaufman.
These are.
Let's get it poppin'.
It's like, it is 1 a.m.
Is it?
For
No.
me.
11:40 for you.
For me, it's
I went to bed at
9:41.
like 2 a.m, and then I woke up at like 8, so I feel like garbage.
Gross.
All right. Well, let's just get it going.
Yeah. Hello, everybody.
So what are y'all angry about?
The
this week?
Super Bowl.
The Super Bowl was pretty frustrating.
Oh.
So I was hanging out at an apartment with some guys. There was like 8 of us, and we were all like eating and just like chatting and not really paying. There was one person in the entire group that was really caring about the game, and he was like a Patriots fan or whatever. And he's just sitting in the corner, like, hold on, I'll pull up a picture. But he was just sitting there on the couch the whole night, just like, yeah, this, and we're just like, yeah, man, fuck it, whatever, dude. Like, we don't really care.
How upset do you want me to get about this?
Well, I mean, it's like the game was just boring.
No, I don't even care about the game. How upset do you want me to get about
Look
this?
at that guy. Like,
Wait, where? How upset do you want me to
whole
get
night.
about this? Oh my god.
As dude, just go.
Okay. Freaking, there was 2 things I was looking forward to because nothing in this world is a secret anymore. It was the Avengers 4 trailer, which happened, and it was epic. And then the freaking Sweet Victory, because they teased it themselves. It wasn't like it was like, the fans were like, oh, it's gonna happen. Like, they teased it themselves.
Yeah.
And then literally every single person had their phone out ready just to record it. And then it just, like, got to the point. That's correct, Greg. But it got to the point. Everyone started recording, and then it was like, oh, they're actually doing it. And then they changed it to sicko mode, which is
Shitto mode.
Sicko mode
the
Mobamba.
worst.
God, that was such
So
a shitty
upset.
burn.
It's like,
Shitto
Greg, I'll
mode.
kill you.
No, it
It's
was
like-
really, really bad.
Because it's one of the things where it's like, oh, haha, it's upsetting. But it was like, it wasn't about, oh, please, SpongeBob. It was like, literally, a person died too early, and it was about honoring him, and they just decided to, instead of doing that, use it for making money for themselves. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, that's the only thing the NFL has ever done because it's
That's
run by bastards.
completely
so-
fair.
And it was just. Oh,
It was
man.
a super boring game. Commercials weren't
It
great.
was. The
Game
commercials
was
were-
boring.
Pretty crash.
Like the one with Steve Carell was pretty funny. I remember there being a Pringles one that was pretty funny. It's like they're stacking Pringles together, and the Alexa's just like, I wish I could stack Pringles like that. And then it's just like, yeah, whatever, play Funky Town. It starts playing Funky Town. I was like,
Wow.
oh. I love it so much because it's just like, that's what everyone's like. They're just like, yeah, whatever, just whatever.
They weren't amazing.
A lot of them, weirdly, I noticed this, there was a trend. A lot of them were like, technology bad, don't use technology kind of stuff. Like a lot of them related to like Alexa or Google Home or whatever. A lot of them had that involved in it. It was weird. Am I the only one that
That is
noticed
really
that?
weird.
Did you know that?
I didn't notice. I wasn't
Yeah.
super paying
Nah.
attention, to be totally honest.
Because I know there was a Pringles one with that. There was one with Harrison Ford was like his dog was ordering a bunch of food. Which
Oh, yeah.
did you
I
notice
do
that
remember
dog
one.
was actually Carrie Fisher's dog?
Oh.
Yeah, I was like, oh.
Oh.
Aw.
But yeah,
Aw.
sad.
Yeah. It was
But,
just not great.
yeah.
It was the only exciting thing that came out of that game was the world record for longest punt.
Yeah, and the world record for
Six-
Oh, good.
most-
we were all
most,
hoping that would
uh,
happen.
That's like the most uneventful record to
most
possibly
well,
set.
no, most quarters with of a Super Bowl without a touchdown. They
Really?
literally, they
Sick.
held a record.
No,
for that.
Greg, if you watched it, it was literally just go, 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 punt, go, 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 punt. Like, I can't tell if they were both so good that no one could score, or they were both so trash that no one could score. Like,
Yeah. I was gone for like the whole game, and I came back at the end, and it was 10-3, and I was like,
and that was in
wow,
like the last
it's been
quarter.
a party
I think.
here.
Like,
Yeah, it was.
the majority of the game, it was just nothing.
It was
Like,
3-3.
nothing was
Well, it
happening.
was 3-3 until the very end, and someone scored a touchdown. Well, the Patriots scored a touchdown, but
Yeah, it was just bad.
But Tom Brady
Not great.
cheats.
I don't care.
Sorry, I said that because I thought Sean would yell at me.
who's Sean? You're breaking the
Sean,
immersion, Craig.
Tom Brady cheats, right?
It doesn't matter. He's a winner. So
So you admit it though.
Pardon me
Okay.
now?
Oh god.
So, what do you? Have you guys been seeing any movies recently?
I watched the whole Mummy trilogy voluntarily.
There were 3.
How was it?
There were
I
3.
thought there were only
they all on
2.
Netflix? 'Cause
Wait,
I saw
are
the
you
first
including
2
the
were-
remake?
What?
The
With
new one,
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise.
No, I'm not including
Okay,
that
so
one.
there
Oh.
are 4.
Really? There's 3
Yeah,
of them?
I thought there were only 2.
Yeah, and that's not
The-
including the
are they all
original
on
Mummy
Netflix?
movies. Yeah, they are.
Okay, because I saw the 2 where I didn't
I
see
didn't
the
know,
third
yeah.
one,
Yeah.
Wow.
So like,
which is ironic because they would probably try to cover up the second one.
nope, because the second one isn't the worst. It's actually
Wait, isn't
kind
the
of the
second
best.
one the one with the Rock?
Yeah,
The horrible CGI? That's not the worst.
it's not.
Oh my.
Because like that's
have
the
you seen that, Hayden?
Not in a long time.
Here, I'll
yeah
show it just in
Yeah.
case you still have rose tinted glasses.
yeah
I'll
because
send
like
it to you.
objectively the movies are garbage and should never be watched.
I thought the first
But they
one
are
was
very-
okay, but I
It's
saw
not.
it.
It's very
I saw
much.
it when I was a
It's
kid.
so much fun. It's so much fun though. But like, it's a garbage fire of a movie. But you have a great time watching it burn.
Okay. I feel like you just like to shit on things that you don't like.
No, like I like it. I have fun watching it, but it's bad. I'm not above admitting the things I like are awful.
That's a really bad image, but
Oh, I do remember
Look at
that.
that.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I played the
Mhm.
PlayStation 2 video game on that.
Oh, here we go.
God.
Here's a better picture.
I fucking remember that.
There you go.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Real bad.
Real bad. But is this worse than Will Smith the genie?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Oh, topical. That's a good transition. Oh, that genie's so bad.
It's I
Like,
just watched it today.
Disney is one of the largest companies in the world. They have so much money, they don't know what to do with it. And they make that.
Yeah.
Like a year prior, they have Thanos who looks basically realistic. And then they give it
I'm
that.
hoping the trailer
like,
they gave us
mm.
was like a pre-render.
Yeah, pre-finished
like,
rendering.
Not
what Will Smith has said because wait, no. Wasn't he in like human form and he said, "Don't worry, in most of the movie I'm blue"?
I don't
I
know.
really hope not.
I hope
I
not.
hope it's the other
'Cause
way
I-
around.
I know it was one of the two that it was like either no, I think it was that he was human and they were like, "Oh, don't worry, that's just a human form." He spends most of the movie
no.
blue.
He spends most of the movie just
Oh.
like not awful, but just like a little uncomfortable to look at.
Yeah,
Like you look at him and you're like,
it looks like a TV
Okay.
drama CGI, like a TV drama that's on its way out.
it doesn't look that bad. It looks like it's professionally done, but it looks like it's professionally done like 5 years ago.
It's uncanny valley to where it's
Yeah.
like so realistic. Your brain just tells you. That's
Yeah,
not
like
real.
my brain
Like-
sees this and I'm like, I'm about to be executed because of this thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ugh.
Well, like, and the thing is, well, I'm wondering if it's gonna get like what happened with Black Panther, to where certain scenes the suit looks really good, but certain scenes it's just rubbery. And like, if that's what it looks like when it looks good, I'm like, what's it gonna look like rubbery? It's gonna be
Yeah.
real bad.
Oof.
Oh, Aiden, you've been watching anything?
I watched Sweeney Todd for the first time the other day.
How was that?
What is that? I don't know. What
It's
that is.
so it was like a musical. They made it into a movie. It's with Johnny Depp. It's super like serious and dark. And,
Hey.
Huh.
He beat his wife or something.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. I mean, look at him.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, it was actually very interesting. I thought it was alright. Greg, you've seen it, right?
Yeah.
No, I've just listened to the soundtrack a bunch of times because
okay.
Lori was into it. So
Of course.
It's
I
like
also listened
super
to it a bunch.
serious. You're like, oh.
Yeah,
like,
it's weird.
Oh.
yeah. No, it's alright. It's different, definitely. It's not like I don't walk away like, wow, that was really good. I was just like, oh, I feel like a high class individual. No.
Oh,
Wow.
Wow.
I've been just sitting around watching movies because I'm wanting to get caught up with culture.
Oh,
But
wow. How's
watched-
that working out for you, buddy?
Yeah. I watched Jaws and Terminator the other day.
I just watched Terminator
Classic.
also.
That was
Oh,
good.
wow.
Yeah.
I just watched
movies.
Raiders
They're
of
like-
the Lost Ark the other day.
Ooh. We'll get to that later. Scorpion.
Oh, that is
We'll get to Raiders
awful.
later. But
Yeah,
like, did you guys ever see the trailers for Hardcore Henry?
I've seen the first 2 minutes of
I
Hardcore
watched
Henry.
the first 10 minutes
Yeah.
of Hardcore Henry, and then I had to stop because it hurt.
It was a bad idea.
No, I thought it was a clever, like, I thought it
I
was a good
liked
idea
it.
because they're like, hey, who the fuck has done this? No one. Let's try it.
Yeah.
But that was the
Yeah.
full extent of their success, was that they were the first
Yeah.
to do it.
Well, it didn't bother
It
me.
kind of
like, I
bothered
kind of
me.
liked it. I don't know. But
Imagine watching
depends
that in
on people,
theaters
I
where
guess.
it's one of those really big screens and you're sitting close
Oh
to
yeah,
it.
theaters. No, I watched it on my
Okay.
phone. So
No,
it was-
imagine if it was
Yeah.
one of those
real
huge
small.
screens that you can't even see, like, without turning
Yeah,
your
I
head
was
a little
watching
bit.
it on like an actual
Yeah.
TV, and that
Yeah.
was hard.
It was pretty
Yeah.
rough on the eyes.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I watched it on my phone. It wasn't too bad, but also saw the Lego Movie 2.
Yeah, how was that?
Really good movie. It's
Ok-
it's one of the
Which
things
part of
where
Jacob
it's
is
like the
saying
Lego
it, though?
Movie.
The horny
What?
part.
Is it the part that?
Please explain what you meant by that, Hayden. Not Greg.
Wait, me? You want me to explain
Yeah.
myself?
This was the real life Hayden about
I'm
to
just-
drop
I'm
something
just wondering what you meant
nonsensical
by
into the
what-
chat.
I hate when you guys post that picture because half the time it's just you not paying attention
No,
to the content.
It's always true.
No,
No,
Jacob.
it is
No,
always
it's not.
true.
Here's what I
Okay,
say. What
hold
part
on,
of
no,
you likes
shut up.
that movie
What
is
did you
because there's a
mean by
part of
that?
you that's obsessed with Chris Pratt, and there's a part of you that's always been obsessed with Legos,
Oh no.
and then there's a
Okay.
part of you that just likes good movies. So
No,
which
it's
part?
a good movie.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, no, it's one of the things where it's like, I will definitely say it's not as good as the first
Okay.
because it's one of the things where it's like hard to follow up.
Oh,
a
yeah.
good just
The first one was
movie.
great.
Like, and it's one of the ones.
Fuck off.
it's one of the ones where it's like, it's a really good movie. There's some really good songs from it. Like Everything Is Awesome was really good, and there's some new ones from this. But I wouldn't recommend listening to them because there's like spoilery stuff because it follows the plot. But yeah, it
I'll
was.
watch it eventually.
I really liked it. It was funny.
Okay.
It was. Yeah.
What if I still haven't seen the first Lego movie?
Really?
Have you seriously not?
I've never seen it.
Oh my god.
Okay, Greg, I own it on the iMovies thing. You should watch it sometime.
But I'm busy watching
Sometime.
Terminator 2, Judgment Day.
How are you watching that? Is that on Netflix?
Nope.
Yeah, no. How are you watching it?
I cannot tell you on the grounds that it might indict me.
Okay, never mind. I'll take it back. Oh my gosh. Okay.
It just got. I knew where it was going. Greg got
Mm.
quiet, and I was like, "Is he
I
really gonna
didn't.
ask?" Like, you never ask how people watch movies. You never ask that.
Well, no, it's because I don't watch movies illegally. So I don't
Whoa! Can you not
process
drop
that
the
way.
I word, please? Jesus.
Hey, did you guys know that The Rock is in a movie called The Scorpion King? That's
Yes.
not. It's not The Mummy.
No, yeah.
Wait,
yeah.
really?
Yeah,
I played the PlayStation video game on it. It's terrible.
but like,
Okay.
was he just like so
Oh,
into
yeah.
being a bug man that he's like, yeah, I'll do that again?
It's literally the same.
Okay.
It looks the same.
Yeah, I thought it was
Oh.
the same until I,
I
saw
think it was
the
a.
cover.
I did
think
too,
it was
actually.
A spin-off.
I saw
think
that.
He did the Mummy movie, and then they were like, "Wait, we can make a whole movie about this terrible CGI scene," and then they did.
Yeah.
What's fun is that they don't even put his name on the cover; they just put The Rock.
Oh my god.
Are you serious? Where? Show the people. Show the people.
What?
What did you just
What did
find?
you just see?
The Rock too. Hold on.
Wait, what?
Hold
Send it.
on. God.
I need to know this.
You
What you're
can't
talking
drop
about.
this and not say
Oh
it.
no.
What?
It's a mask.
Oh,
Well,
oh
you can-
my.
But
You can only partially see out of your left eye.
How do you
what's
breathe?
the caption to this?
If you put on this mask and you're not constantly making the people's eyebrow expression, it will kill you immediately.
It will kill you. Oh,
Why?
oh my gosh.
Because
Oh.
it's for the people, by the people. Except the
For the
people is
people,
just
by
the
the people.
people's eyebrow.
So, a Caleb Rogers classic question. Probably not him, but he was the one who asked me. I was like, oh, that's interesting. So, like, what is your favorite movie and what is the best movie you've seen?
Whoa.
Ugh.
Oh, that's rude.
Yeah. So, like, two different things.
I've never been
obviously.
really good at picking best of anything.
The best movie and your favorite.
Oh my god. Like the best quality movie I've ever seen?
Yeah. I'll start.
Is it that one, Greg? Is
The
that your favorite?
Scorpion.
No.
I'll start and give you guys some time to think. 'Cause
Yeah.
I've had this question before. So
Okay.
God.
I've
So,
never actually thought about
obviously-
this.
take a
This
while.
is like entrapment, but with
favorite.
questions I don't know the answer to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Take a while.
They made
guess at my
3 The
favorite.
Scorpion Kings?
There's 4. There's 4. I saw a 4th one.
Oh god.
Oh my
Okay, I'm
God.
sorry.
Yeah, please.
Oh yeah, 4 movie collection. There's 4 of them.
Go ahead, Jake.
Oh.
It's all 4 of those,
Take a-
isn't it?
Take a wild guess at my favorite movie.
It's Indiana Jones.
No.
Really?
Lego movie.
No. Look at my name.
Oh, Guardians of the Galaxy
Oh.
2.
Yeah. No, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Okay.
Actually.
Oh,
I like
okay.
The first one
The
better.
first one is better.
But yeah. So
Fair.
I definitely freaking like that. So but yeah. Other side of the coin. Best movie I've seen would probably have to be Raiders of the Lost Ark because it's just such a good movie. And it's like a really good movie, and it's one of the ones that just like some old movies are like, I cannot watch this. This is
They're so
horrible.
bare,
But it,
like it's bare bones, but it works with what it has to the
Yeah.
perfectly.
and like I feel like that's what's good about those kinds of movies. It's like there's nothing that is like, oh, in like 10 years this is gonna be horrible.
Right.
Like it's
yeah, like
it's for the time and it like fits the time. Like,
like
it's
I watched Raiders of the Lost Ark or sorry, Last Crusade the other day as well, and I
Mhm.
was just like, it's like the action's like, it's not terrible.
Yeah.
I've seen worse in like recent stuff. Like,
Yeah, I know. Have you seen Blue Genie?
Honestly,
we'll just make
favorite
fun
movie
of that
is
forever and
really
ever.
hard. Greg, stop.
I'm sorry, I didn't notice.
Subconscious.
Okay, context. When I was
Now you have to leave that in
when
for
I was
context.
when I was editing the last podcast, I had to go through and pull out so much crap where Greg was whistling while people were talking, or like while we were thinking, and it was the most distracting thing ever.
Also, I just made a sound effect right there, and I that just reminded me that at one point I realized that in my audio I grabbed my keys and set them down because I'm like from the last one, I'm just talking, and then there's a suddenly like on the side. I was like, oh, that was me. Because I actually remember doing that, grabbing my keys and just setting them down. It was like really loud.
What movie can I just sit
Mhm.
down and watch over and over?
Dude, the final scene with Black Tears, I could
Oh my
watch that
gosh.
scene just on repeat.
I
for
love it. This music, that
hours.
song is so good. I don't even need to see it. Like if you just play
And that's
it.
my favorite line in any movie. Just the we're the Guardians of the Galaxy. Oh, it's so good.
It is. I'm trying to think. Honestly, like just given my past.
Oh.
I hate you.
Ugh.
Why?
Greg, why are you never focused?
I am focused. I'm listening. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I got an answer.
Go for it.
Yeah, I feel like the Indiana Jones and like Star Wars movies are up there just because like I watched them when I was real little and I'm like, oh, I've always had fun watching these.
Episode
But
5, yeah.
God, you're so horny for episode 5. But I'd say my favorite movies are probably like the Lord of the Rings trilogy
Oh God, yeah.
because I'm always unhealthily into like fantasy things, and for some reason when I was like I was probably like 6 or 7, my dad's like, hey, want to watch this thing that's objectively horrifying because they're like legit monsters that eviscerate people and stuff.
Yeah.
I remember.
And I was like, yeah! And then, like, they did... God, the first time they did make me watch the scene with, like, the 30-foot tall spider.
Oh,
And
yeah.
afterwards, they're like, maybe we shouldn't have let a literal child watch this.
Dude, I remember hanging out at your house with your dad and watching Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla on your shitty,
Yeah.
like, TV. Like,
Yeah, that was a classic.
yeah.
That's the cooler version of the Godzilla movie, where Godzilla fights a tower that's been built to look like Godzilla and can only look in one direction, but still like it can't move, and it can shoot lasers out of its mouth in one direction, but somehow it almost beats Godzilla. And also the people in the tower turn out to be giant cockroaches. So
Oh, that's a spoiler,
it's
but
a
whatever.
fun movie.
Spoiler, jeez.
I think the movie's been out like twice as long as we've been alive, so
Well, still, I could have watched it.
you won't.
I'm torn between two. Because Greg did bring... Star Wars and Lord of the Rings are indeed classics that, you know, you can always go back to.
I still have only seen the first Lord of the Rings, and I feel bad.
You're gonna say National Treasure 2 with Nick Cage, right?
Yeah, how did you know? No, I'm
Wait,
torn
are you
between
serious?
two.
Oh.
I'm torn between Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man 1
Mm.
and
And King Cobra.
and
In Cobra.
and the honestly all of them, but the first Narnia movie.
Ooh.
Because those came out, and the Narnia movies we watched when we were living in Slovenia, and having like something English was fantastic. But those were just really like, those were so good because we read the books before.
Just so you know, I was legitimately questioning watching.
Watching
King
what?
Cobra?
No, National Treasure today.
God, I feel like Nick
because
Cage
of
isn't
Nick
even an
Cage.
actor. They just find movies that happen to be about Nick Cage.
Yeah.
They're all documentaries. He's actually
Nick Cage is
done
gonna be a
all the
regular on this
things.
show.
They don't give him a script. They just write the plot to where they'll be like, he'll probably react like this.
I
Oh
love
my gosh.
our conspiracy that he's actually trying to steal the Declaration of Independence. That's
And they're just
awesome.
like, if we don't tell him this isn't the real one, he'll go along with it.
Oh, yeah. So those are the two that I'm torn on. And then the best movie I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Oh,
I got you 3 minutes.
honestly, not gonna lie, Into the Spider-Verse was incredible.
That was very good.
Yeah, you.
It's got nothing on Bruce Almighty, but
Why did you just say that? What is? Why do you think before you speak? Ever?
No.
You see why you guys give me the fucking legit nonsense bullshit, and Greg literally spews
Because what
verbal
Greg
manure.
says is funny. What you say just doesn't make
Fuck
sense.
holy shit.
Wow, the truth is out. My friends
get
don't
away
think
with
I'm
it.
funny anymore.
Oh,
Thanks, guys.
yeah.
Fucking dicks.
we never thought you were. So.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh.
This is a hostile work environment.
Jacob's
forgot
out here
what-
with the
so
hottest
wait,
take.
Hold on. What did? Why don't you? What? Oh, what did Bruce Almighty have to do with anything? I didn't remember why I was upset at you, but I remember being upset at you, and I had to think of why.
Well, you don't
Why?
like Jim Carrey?
No, I do, but why did you bring that up in relatively?
Because it's a fact.
All right.
Also, I
Greg,
might
do you
just be
have an
scrolling through Netflix looking at things.
Okay.
Uh,
Oh gosh.
no, but Into the Spider-Verse, like,
Is
not
that-
only
Oh,
just
yeah,
from, like, a
objectively.
plot and, like, all the, remove the obvious, like, best part about that movie, which was the animation, in my opinion. The soundtrack was great. The story was great. The characters were fucking fantastic. Like, I don't know.
Just so you know, it comes out on the 26th for purchase. So
February?
I literally already have it. Yeah, I
Okay.
already have it pre-ordered.
Sick. I'm definitely gonna
I'm
grab it.
poor.
I mean,
I'm not. Well, good thing you use the same movie app as me. If you still even have access to it,
I
so
don't.
you can just.
the good news is that when it comes out on DVD, it means that it comes out elsewhere too. So
That's fair,
Hey.
yeah.
Except it's probably already out somewhere. Honestly,
I
if you
mean,
search
there were
hard
some
enough.
cams, but there wasn't any official ones.
Oh really?
Yeah. I haven't checked in a while, but whatever. Anyway,
I remember
no,
watching
that's
it, like,
definitely-
I went to the effort of finding a place to watch Infinity War before it came out on Netflix, and I regret how much effort I put into it. Like, I'd rather just not have done that.
Did you break something?
No, but it was like, all of that effort, and for what?
To see the movie?
Infinity War.
Yeah, but it wasn't a good time.
Yeah, so let's start this discussion since you brought up Infinity War. So, how about the Russo brothers just being horrible at characterization?
Oh my god, they're so bad.
Which
They're
was
like-
they did Age of Ultron, which could have been.
Nope,
No,
that was
that
Joss
was-
Whedon.
that was
Oh,
Joss
that's
Whedon.
right. That one was.
They've done
That was okay.
Winter Soldier, they did Civil War, and they did Infinity War.
Russo
Yeah, 'cause,
brothers
like,
did Civil
Winter
War. and
Soldier
Winter
was
Soldier.
good. Because the only character they changed was supposed to be different.
See, wait. The Russo brothers did Winter Soldier, Civil War, and Infinity War.
Yes.
See, that's interesting
progressively
because
worse.
Civil War and especially Winter Soldier are two of my favorite ones as of late.
Yeah.
Like, I loved the shit out of Winter Soldier. Greg, you know, we
Mhm.
went and saw it like 3 fucking
Yeah.
times.
Yeah.
Civil War, same thing. I love Civil War. I thought it was great.
I remember when I was a young lad and still wasn't into Marvel movies, Greg told me that
Yeah, I was just thinking about that.
Bucky was the Winter Soldier, and I was like, "Who's that?" And I was like I didn't even know, but he like ruined the plot twist of the movie for me.
Oh.
I thought you would know. You know more about these things than I do.
Now I do. I did not know anything back
So,
then.
like, Infinity War, right?
It's like-
Galaxy was actually
for a
the movie
while
that got
after
me into
seeing it,
Marvel.
like after like the second time, it was kind of weird. I was like, okay, that is kind of odd for them to react that way, but it wasn't enough for me to dislike the movie as much as you two dislike it. I still really enjoyed.
Well, no,
the
I
film.
don't dislike the movie at all. I love the movie.
Okay.
It just
Greg
bothers me
does.
that they made some choices.
Yeah.
It's
like-
just, oh my god, I hate it when people, like, because so many people put so much work into getting it to that
Yeah.
point, and then the Russo brothers are like, that's cool, but we had a story that we wanted to tell, so we're going
Yeah.
to change and ruin everything you guys did before us so we can
Well,
tell
like-
the story we
Like
want
I
to
was
tell.
saying,
It's disrespectful.
there.
I do have a counter argument to this, but do keep going.
Well, hold on. But like with Star-Lord, the one script change that James Gunn made
Yeah.
was that they didn't have him pull the trigger,
Yeah.
which would have been a huge step back. for
Yeah.
him. Like that was like a really big step for him was to be able to pull the trigger, but Thanos took that away from him. Like
Yeah.
that was a big thing for him to
I'm
be
glad
able
they
to do
didn't
that.
fuck that
And
up.
yeah, that would have been so bad
So
for the character. If they did
here's
that.
the only like counter I could have to the way that we'll talk Captain America specifically. His whole thing where he's like, one life shouldn't get in the way, blah, blah, blah. And they even openly in the script are like, but you used to like, you would have given your life for the whole world. Why can't I give mine for?
Well, yeah,
the
but he
entire
doesn't give a
universe?"
good reason.
Right? No, I
Like-
know. The only thing I can think why he did that is because there is a big gap between Civil War and Infinity War. I
Yeah.
feel like a lot could have changed in those people mindsets, going from like, I'm a soldier, I sacrificed myself. Now I'm like this idol, I guess, but I'm still a soldier, and I'm just
Well,
like, oh,
I
I'm working
feel
hard,
like-
and now everyone
Yeah.
fucking hates me, and
But
he's
no,
on
I
the
feel
run
like-
the whole time.
I
What
feel
does
like
that
the point
do to
of
your
Captain
psyche?
America.
You know
I
what I
feel
mean?
like the point of Captain America's character is that no matter what happens
to
to
be
him,
pure.
He keeps his
Yeah,
morals.
Yeah.
like it's a
He keeps his
different
morals.
person. Like
Yeah.
his whole character is like, no matter what, he's gonna do what he has to do.
Yeah.
And
And
it's
I-
like they changed that.
Personally, I agree. That's just the only thing that I could think of is the reason of why he acted that way. But it still doesn't really. It
Yeah,
doesn't
it's-
sell it
it's
to me. It
Bad
doesn't.
reason.
Well, the only thing I can even see with that is that they want him to play a big role in an Endgame, and so they had to downplay his character in Infinity War. Like they literally had to do something small.
Maybe.
with it. Like, because he is a big part of Endgame from what we've seen so far. Like he's most shots of the trailer.
Yeah.
Like,
Which character?
Captain America.
Oh yeah, which is good because he's barely in Infinity
Yeah.
War.
So I think it was like they had to balance, like, oh, we're gonna have these people in it a lot in Infinity War, and
Yeah.
then we're gonna have these people in it a lot. In
And maybe
Endgame,
that
so-
will partially justify some of the stuff we've seen. And if it does, great.
Yeah.
Also, though, I think the Russo brothers are just so horny to make Iron Man content. Because, like, Civil War was, like, a Captain
Yeah.
America movie, but it was, like, not because it had so
it
much
felt
Iron
more
Man
just
in
like
it.
an Avengers movie.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like, cool, he's a character and he's your favorite. We get it.
I mean,
Yeah.
you're not wrong, but the Iron Man fight not the Iron Man fight, but the fights with
That
Iron
was
Man
a
included
really
in them,
good scene.
pretty
Yeah.
fucking great to like. It's entertaining to watch.
Yeah, it was definitely good entertainment,
Yeah.
but from like a story perspective, I'm like, why are we spending so much time on him?
Yeah. Then again, Captain America holding back Thanos was fucking gives me
That was
chills.
good, yeah. Mhm.
Like Winter Soldier and Civil War were really good movies.
Oh, Winter
like,
Soldier
and
is
really
one of my
good for
favorite.
characterization.
Yeah, it's probably
Yeah.
one of the best Marvel movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I loved Homecoming. Don't get me wrong, but
Yeah, because like I mean, even objectively, Civil War or not Civil War, Winter Soldier is like an amazing movie.
so
Like,
good. So.
now you'd be like, no, I like Guardians of the Galaxy better. Like it probably is a better movie. I just like Guardians of the
No,
Galaxy
it's
better.
totally
but-
fine. But no,
Yeah.
the scene where he's holding back Thanos, I love it because A, the score is really good at that part. B,
Mhm.
the whole thing where it's like, I know people are like, oh, slow mo action is kind of cheesy at parts. Yeah, but it's like, this is literally their last stand, and it's just
Yeah.
one fucking dude with
This is the last moment.
every like just the most pure like soul. Whenever I see him like doing
Yeah.
that and he's screaming and just holding it back, you can see the like fear in his eyes, but also the like I am not stopping. Like holy shit, what's happening? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like it's just the
Mhm.
most raw. This is a human trying to stop a god. Like way of
Yeah.
showing it, and it really I don't know. I really love the way they did it.
Greg, since we
Mhm.
talked about Captain America, you want to give your spiel on Thor?
Oh my god.
Oh my god, yeah.
Oh,
Fuck. Ragnarok was so good. I just rewatched
Yeah.
it
It
too.
was.
Ragnarok's like everybody liked Ragnarok. Even people that didn't
Yeah.
like watch that many Marvel
Everybody
movies were
liked
like, "Oh, cool, Ragnarok's good," and it had such good character development because it's
It
like
did.
Thor's like, "Oh, cool, I don't need a cool hammer to do cool shit
Yeah.
because like I have the power."
Yeah.
And also, there's the thing where like he loses his eye because it's like symbolic of him growing up to take on like Odin's role.
Yeah.
and
I don't
stuff.
understand. There was no reason for that.
There was no reason.
There better be something that's
Like,
like,
he even
there better
looks
be
cooler
something
with-
astronomical that happens in the next one that justifies that. But I can't
He even
think
looks
of anything.
cooler with an eye patch.
Yeah, it's
I
like
know.
He looks
literally
so cool.
giving him an eye is literally the directors going to Taika and being like, "Hey,
Fuck you."
fuck you."
Yeah.
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 It was super
Like
dumb.
what you did was cool, but we don't want that, so we're not gonna do
It
it.
was
Yeah,
so
and then
dumb.
the thing with the axe is like, okay, cool, he had it in the comics, but it's like they've changed so much from the comics already that it's like, is the fan service really worth ruining character development
Yeah.
for?
And we
I
don't
think
Counter
it's
argument,
not.
the only reason in my mind that they did that is because they're like, we want everyone to be at full strength to show how.
He already
No,
was!
That's the
It
point.
was!
He was at full strength without the axe.
God, it doesn't make him stronger.
Having a weapon will make him stronger. Well,
That's
okay,
the point
not
of
stronger.
Ragnarok, is that it doesn't. Like, that's the whole movie, is he gets beat up, and then he's like, wait, I'm good enough this whole time, and then he's good.
Yeah.
Correct.
Well, like even the like killing of like half the Asgardians. The whole point of Ragnarok was saving the Asgardians.
Yeah,
and
and
then
then
it's
they're
just
just like,
nah,
oh, they're
let's kill 'em.
all dead.
Yeah.
But apparently, I think in Endgame they're doing the like they're settled in Norway. The survivors are,
Hmm.
but I don't know because that clip of Rocket where he's walking into the hut, you know,
Yeah.
in the
Do you think that's
that
what it
one.
is?
In the background, there's like crab.
I saw that theory,
Whatever
but I
the
forget
crab
what they tie it
traps?
to.
Yeah, there was crab traps, and they were saying the only regions they used those specific traps were like Norway
Okay.
and like European
Possible link
areas
to
like
that.
that. So they were saying it's probably like Thor went back to the Asgardians and Rocket
Okay.
only knew Thor, so he's like going to see him.
Yeah.
But I don't know. We don't know anything about that movie, so it's all theories.
See, if Groot died, why didn't the handles of the axe die?
Because it's not a part
Because
of
the
it
axe
anymore.
shouldn't be in the movie.
Yeah.
Yike. You think we're gonna get a Dr. Banner or a Dr. Hulk?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Because a lot of people are saying.
Because here's what I think.
Dude, that
here's the reason I
picture
think that won't
looked
happen.
so
It's
fake.
because that's very comic book, and I feel like people with all of these drastic changes happening, I think that's just one too many things to bring from the comics to like screw with. Because
Yeah.
MCU people are
And it's
very like
kind of weird. But I
if
also
you
feel like
just did
that's
the
too much
comics, it wouldn't
CGI.
work. Yeah, that too. But
That's like gonna be really expensive to do, so they're gonna use less Hulk. Like,
yeah,
mm.
I don't know.
Birdman was really good.
I never saw
Is that
it.
which one was that? Was that the one
It's-
with Keaton?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
that one's because that movie is one of those. Actually, I say one of those movies, but it's the only movie I've seen like this where the whole movie pretty much is one camera shot because like there aren't really cuts
Oh,
in the
really?
movie. Yeah,
Oh, that's cool.
and it's one of those movies where it's like different, but I don't know. I just thought it was made really well and it was really cool to watch. And like the soundtrack is basically just like a jazz drum set player going ham like the whole time.
That's interesting.
And as a good story, it has a good message about like being pretentious about art, and I was like, yeah, that's relatable.
Yeah.
So, I thought that was really good.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Mm.
It's not my favorite, but I thought it was very good.
Yeah.
No, that's fine. That's the point.
I've heard it's a really good movie.
Yeah,
Like, just well made. Even,
Mhm.
not even-
I think it won a shit ton of awards.
probably.
Let's see. 4 Oscars. So yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Best Motion Picture of 2015.
Mm-hmm.
Best Achievement in Directing.
Yeah.
2015. Best Writing.
Dude, if Into the Spider-Verse doesn't get Best Animated Film,
Best Achievement in
It did.
Cinematography. No,
That-
well, it's nominated.
yeah, I was gonna say
Oh.
they didn't do it yet.
But no, I know, because the only reason it would lose was to Wreck-It Ralph 2 or Incredibles 2, just because they're Disney movies.
But
Like,
the style is so fucking cool.
I know. Well, no, that's what I'm saying, is it's just going to be politicized of, it's a Disney movie, so let's let it win.
It was the Grammys that already happened. It got
Yeah, no,
the Golden
the
Globe. It
soundtrack?
got Golden Globe
Oh, did
for
it?
Best Animated Feature. It didn't get the soundtrack because they gave it to The Incredibles.
What?
Yeah, even
I didn't think the
my-
Incredibles soundtrack was actually that amazing.
It wasn't. It was pretty much the old one, but
yeah.
slightly different.
I mean, it's good, but I didn't think it was.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it was. Yeah, even like Michael Giacchino was like, really?
Because
like-
really?
The
Because like
soundtrack-
objectively, it was made really well and it was really cool, but it wasn't different. Because
Yeah.
like the
Yeah, it
Spider Verse
wasn't
one was
different.
like wildly different than any other movie.
Yeah.
Remember when they did the whole thing at the beginning of the movie and they're like, "Look, it takes really long to make an animated film. Thanks for waiting." I was like, "Bitch, it don't take that long."
To make what?
Did you guys see Incredibles 2 in theaters?
Yes.
Okay.
Uh,
At
yeah.
the beginning, before they say the movie, they show like some clips of them working on it and stuff like that, and it's
Oh yeah.
it's like a 2-minute thing where they're literally just being like, "Sorry it took so long, but it's good," and I'm just like, "Yeah,
yeah, they're
But,
playing up the thing.
yeah," and I'm like, "Yeah, but no." I was like, "You're Pixar. You have pumped shit out way faster than that. Don't even try to get the
Oh, wait.
pity."
Wait. For Incredibles 2?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see it in theaters. I've only seen.
Oh,
it.
okay.
I did.
Let me see if I can find.
I don't know
the
what
clip
you're
online.
I thought you were just talking about the Incredibles when they were the interview at the beginning.
No, this is Incredibles 2.
Oh. Yeah, I only saw it. It's probably included in. I'll see, because I have it digitally, so I'll see if it's included in that.
Maybe.
Oh, it got the Into the Spider Verse got BAFTA award for best.
Yeah, it's
animated
gotten a
film.
ton of awards already, but it's just.
Producer Year the award. Nope, Producer of the Year award.
I don't know what to look up for this.
Which is weird because like, I was gonna say Sony movies are usually bad, but I was like, oh wait, they got an actual good studio this time.
What do you mean?
Because like all of the other Sony superhero movies pretty much have been not great.
Well, yeah, and any Sony movie because they made that Emoji movie.
Yeah, but they got like an actual good studio this time.
Well, what's the studio?
I don't know what the studio is, but like the studio is the one that makes the movie. Sony just owns it.
Yeah.
Who did
Oh.
make this?
Was it Illumination? No.
No, studio. Who made this? Columbia Pictures Corporation.
Yeah, Columbia. Well, the people who made the Lego movie are the people who made this.
Yeah,
Phil Lord and Christopher Miller, those two.
but yeah, they got like good artists and a good director.
Yeah.
Also, in Infinity War, that was bad. Scarlett Johansson and just like blonde hair for some reason.
Well, it's explained in comics, but
Yeah, but I don't know anything about that, so it's bad.
Well, no, it was like a prelude comic that came out because they were doing like stealth missions underground, and so she dyed her hair to like hide her identity. But yeah, that's like one of the things where it's like just say that. Like
yeah, I feel like you can only expect the audience to have read the comics so much.
Yeah, and I only know because I watched a video about it. I never read the comics.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, this has turned into the nerdiest show ever.
That's fine.
God.
I can't find the clip. I just stopped.
That's fine.
It's fine.
Alright.
Oh shit, wait. Did you hear that?
What?
Wait, did you guys hear that?
Yeah, it's the...
I need to turn my
headset
up. Hold
on.
No, yeah, that's my dad. He's home. It's time for That's My Dad. Oh. Welcome to That's My Dad, a gladiatorial dad-off. It's a dad competition where you have two dads dad it out until one dad's better than the other one. Ooh. Actually, three dads, I guess.
Say, there's only two dads?
We've eliminated Hayden from the podcast, so it's two dads.
Already. Sorry.
Cool, do you guys have a dad? Because I have a dad ready.
Yes.
Okay, Jacob, would you like to introduce us to your father?
No, hold on.
Okay.
No, I need to...
Oh, okay. This is... Oh, God, of course it exists.
Wait.
Don't like that.
I don't like that either.
Oh my God, of course this exists.
Okay, well, I'll go since I'm ready now.
Yeah.
My dad will be Mr. Kyle Belden.
You know what's
Please
funny?
Explain.
I actually thought about this earlier.
This is mine. You guys gotta pick yours.
Oh my God. Alright, I got mine. Hold on.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I can tell you right now, I lose the my dad'll beat up your dad, but...
Yeah, you really do. Oh, you really, really do. Alright, you want my dad?
Yeah. Yep.
My dad is... It's loading.
You don't have to send a picture, I just...
Mr. Bowser.
Wow.
Really?
I feel like Hayden always chooses the super-powered people, and Greg
Wait, who did I pick last time?
People. You picked Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah!
Greg?
Alright, Greg? Wait, I've never seen that picture of Kyle. That's awful.
That's mine.
I want to see this picture of Kyle. Oh, that's bad. Oh, God.
It's really bad.
He looks like a bad sidekick to Bayonetta.
Where is that?
He looks like an entry-level enemy in like a
it was pouring rain
Mario game.
We just were like, what do we do? And so they just like, here, have some trash bags used as ponchos.
Oh, I should probably announce my dad, huh?
Yeah,
you
please.
haven't. We've been waiting.
I've just been waiting.
Laugh and say that, oh no, this exists. And now
I've just been waiting for the opportunity to introduce Cyberdyne Systems Model 101, also known as the Terminator.
Oh my God.
That description was the worst.
Well, this will be fun.
Yeah,
Greg, can I get a picture, please?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Maybe.
Yeah, okay. Wait. What? What is this? Oh, no. I don't think this is right, but I'm gonna send it anyway.
No, Greg, don't worry about it. I got you. There.
Okay, in that scene you can definitely see his dick, but don't worry about it.
Yeah, you can.
God.
Okay, so first of all, basically, the winner of this friendly competition is chosen on basis of dadly merit, random bullshit, and who debated their side the funniest. So, at least in the tiebreakers, whose dad is the hottest.
Wait,
who is the dad
one
hottest?
section is Dad Bod.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
under the Dadly
That's the
Merit
difference.
section.
Oh, okay.
Everything else takes place kind of like in between the lines of the Dadly Merit.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
So it's really your debate skills, but not like real debate skills.
Okay.
It's like fake made up debate skills.
So, like, your debate skills.
Yeah. Yeah. Now that you mention it. Anyways. Okay, Jacob, please take us through why Kyle Belden's the dadliest dad of the week.
You need to give me a topic.
Okay, let's start with Dad Bod.
Dad
Okay, that was the one I was hoping you were starting with. All right, hold on. I need to
bod. You got
find my
pictures,
reference
don't
image.
you?
Yep. Where's my
Oh,
one?
no. This is the
What?
best picture I have.
I'm
from
doing
Kyle.
research.
Here. I think this is all I need to say.
Oh my god.
So, I think this is all I really need.
Is it a V-neck? Tell me it's a V-neck.
No, I think that's his crew cut shirt.
Okay,
but,
okay.
you know, he's just the classic.
It's a
We don't
fedora.
even need to
Is
get
that
into this.
Peru?
You know,
Or Honduras?
that is Guatemala, actually.
Oh, okay.
But, you know, Kyle's the chunky boy.
He is a little chunky.
He's small, but he's also he's still at heart the little country boy that he was raised as.
Minnesota.
And you always see it when
Or
everyone.
Wyoming,
Nope,
sorry.
Wyoming. Nope, Canada. But you see it when everyone's being lazy and laying around while we're supposed to be working. He's just like, fine, I'll do it. And
Yep.
then it's just like, what?
Yup.
Like, I think of the time in Peru where we're digging up the ground with the pickaxe, and everyone's like, who's going to do it? And they're like, I don't want to do it. And
yeah.
Kyle's just like, give it.
Give it.
And he's just like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I was like, I just looked at Megan, I was like, dang, that's your man. She's like, I know.
Yeah, there's
Okay.
nothing Kyle hates more.
Oh, wait,
than
no, wait.
Shitty
Hold on.
teenagers who don't do anything.
Second
God,
reference
yeah.
image for Dad Bod.
Okay, so that was your Dad
Nope,
Bod.
nope,
he's got-
nope,
he's
nope.
got
Oh, you've got more.
He's got
You've
more.
got more.
Nope, nope.
More evidence of just how much dad he's got packing.
Don't worry.
What kind of heat is
He
my
is
man strapped with?
Packing. He is packing.
Oh, I got to see that one in real life.
Yeah, I do remember that.
The background of that picture is Hayden in his underwear. But ignore
Yes,
that.
I'm wearing that underwear right now.
Hayden's
Yeah.
always in his underwear.
Yeah.
Flashback
So-
to John Tillison's house.
Yeah. Taryn knows what you look like in your underwear.
Yeah, and
She doesn't know what I look like in my
whatever.
underwear.
She's
Or
a mom.
me.
I was in like 6th grade. It's not that weird.
Yeah. All right.
It's really
well,
not.
All
My
right.
kid can get breastfed. They're 4 years old. It's
Okay.
not that weird.
I rest
That
my
is-
case. Hayden.
I don't like the comparison of seeing me in underwear and breastfeeding a 4-year-old. I really.
Exactly. You're not supposed to like.
He's not vaccinated. He needs to get
Oh
his
my god.
nutrients.
Straight from the teat.
Oh. Oh.
Anyway.
Anyways, whose turn is it next?
Greg can go.
Oh, so you have time
I'll
to
keep
prepare
looking at
your
all my
dad
pictures
bod.
of
Yeah, I'm
Kyle.
getting. I didn't have any pictures, but now I'm getting some.
I'll keep
Okay.
looking at my pictures of Kyle.
Okay, so first of all, I'll
I have a
submit
lot.
this to the jury with the cat. Oh wait, yeah, there we go. Bam.
Okay.
So first of all, he's got that great pre-dad bod where your dad's like, yeah, I used to be absolutely shredded, but then I had you and gave up on my hopes and dreams. So like, you look at old pictures of your dad and you're like, wow, you're wearing embarrassing clothes and are uncomfortably muscular. Which is great because now, like, he's got this shitty old man body, but you know he's still very strong, which is like what all dads have somehow. I don't know how they do it.
Yeah, Kyle has the same thing.
Yeah.
It's like, how?
Okay, but in this case, he's even older and also
And
even
even
stronger.
stronger.
So it's just more
Right,
of
right.
everything. Also, underneath this dadly exterior is inside the dadinator.
That doesn't look like
So-
that doesn't look like a dad at
Inside
all.
down.
Okay, but no, this is the bare bones of the dad. This is the bare essentials covered up in layers and layers of dadly skin for comfort. So, like, you know that underneath there's something strong and supportive. it's factory made. So, like, you know that they've really worked out any of the kinks in this dad.
I like my dad straight from the line.
This dad is peer tested and live fire tested. But yeah, he's a tough dad, so you don't have to worry about him going anywhere. Anyways, that's the physical appeal of my dad.
Okay.
Alright.
Oh, God.
Oh my god.
So, physical appeal, yeah, not like dad atmosphere is what we're going for.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Alright, so my turn, yeah?
Yeah, about
Yeah.
dad bod.
Dad bod, fucking Mr.
Oh, wait.
Bowser.
Wait,
oh my god,
wait.
what?
What?
I found one more piece of evidence. I don't have to talk about it, but
No, I want to know. Oh my god.
I hate those
That's
bikes.
not the
I
Terminator.
hate those bikes so much, and that's
What
That's
not,
just Arnold
that's not,
Schwarzenegger.
yeah.
no, look at this dad bod that he has.
It's just Arnold Schwarzenegger.
No, he's got the sunglasses. That means he's Terminator.
The stupid bike,
He
dude.
has the sunglasses. That means he's the Terminator.
This is
I
from
hate-
Terminator
I
6.
hate the bikes with the stupid, thick, like, tires for no
Yeah.
reason.
It's tactical.
No!
It's tactical.
Okay,
Oh,
anyways,
God.
I rest my case.
Uh-huh. Alright, best... Stop!
Oh.
Are you fucking done? Yeah. Okay. You sound like you're not done.
Please just keep going. Just do
Oh.
Okay.
What? Just tell me what.
No. Just keep going.
You can't just...
Oh, I'm still just
Okay.
laughing at the bike.
So that whole time you were laughing, were you just still staring at the same picture?
I wasn't even looking at
I
it.
thought you were finding more, like...
I am, but I was laughing at that one.
Okay, alright.
Oh, it's such a good picture.
So picture
Oh
dad.
my
Okay,
Oh.
Picture...
I'm done.
Okay. Bowser.
Hold on. In reference,
Holy
hold on.
fuck, am I
In
ever...
reference to that, just picture Kyle riding his little scooter down the
Oh,
road.
his scooter?
That's my
Yeah.
rebuttal to that picture.
Here, wait, I'll draw it.
Oh, please do.
Oh my god. Alright, I just drew Kyle.
Look at that picture.
Oh, yeah, is that on the website?
Yeah, that's on the church
Yeah.
website.
He looks like a student.
Yeah.
Oh, he does. He looks too old to be a high schooler, but he doesn't look young enough to be an adult.
Yep, that's Kyle Belden right there riding his scooter to work. I'm gonna tell him you said you made this. I'm saving this.
Okay.
I'm gonna show it to him.
Don't
I'm gonna show it to him.
That's Kyle going to work every morning on a scooter with his Canadian flag saying,
Oh.
"Don't have premarital sex."
Oh.
I'm
That
gonna
took
show that to
less
him.
than 60 seconds.
I'm gonna show that.
He's
to
not
him,
gonna
and
like
he's
it.
gonna love it. He's gonna love it.
Okay, can I
Oh my
get to
God.
my section, please?
Yeah, please
Oh,
talk to
sorry,
us
I
about
forgot.
Bowser.
I was busy about Kyle Belden.
Yeah, no, it was good. It's all good, you know.
Sorry.
Stop looking at it.
No, I'm looking at other pictures now.
Okay.
I moved on.
Dad. But a comb over. He's ready
Oh.
for his interview.
Is that canon though?
It is, yeah.
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 All right.
Why do his
I'll take
hands
it.
look so much different in that one?
Ew, yeah. What
Oh,
the
it's because
heck?
he doesn't have the bracelets.
Dad, but at a
Oh.
wedding.
Oh yeah, you're
Like,
right.
can you not be at a beta play, point him out, and be like, yeah, that's
I don't
my,
think
that's
he-
Yeah.
my dad.
I don't think he understood the point of steel-toed boots.
And do you really think if your father wore something like that, he would understand the point?
Okay, that's another one of the things. Like when I was talking about in Black Panther, when he wears the helmet, that would be so uncomfortable. To have his like claws under those boots. That would
Oh,
just scratch
yeah.
and just it'd be awful.
So
would
you
not
got
like
you
that
got working
whatsoever.
dad, you got party dad, but then you got Mr. Thick Boy Dad.
Dude,
I will have to remind you by the rules of this convention that this is not the dad bod category.
Yes, it is.
Wait,
Yes, it is.
yeah, it is. I was looking ahead too
Dad
much.
I was like, hello?
Strike that from the record.
Okay. I was like, thick boy dad. Come
Thick
on,
boy
those are
dad.
3 levels of dad.
That's true.
Wait.
And he pulls off the look in every single one, but they're so different. You said wait. I was waiting for something to happen.
Oh, were you waiting on me?
Yeah, you said
I just
wait.
said that. Okay, never mind.
Okay.
Never mind.
God.
In terms of dad bod, I don't really have that much more to show. Like, I mean,
Great.
what you see
I
is
don't
what
like
you
that
need.
gasp.
That's true. Bowser really just gets to the point just by looking like
Yeah,
that.
like everyone always saw him without anything, like, you know, just the standard Bowser, like, just Bowser. But he's got some style. He's got some spunk. He can look good in other shit. Look at him.
He's a man of variety.
The man plays tennis naked. What other kind of person would do that?
That is a thing that that is a thing that dads would do.
It is.
I'm pretty sure Kyle's probably done that before.
I mean, they literally wrote a song in college about going skinny dipping.
That is true.
I do have those sound bites still.
I have them. You gave them to me.
I gave them to you, yeah.
Oh,
He gave me the CD and I copied them all down.
Wait, you have a CD?
No. He let
I
me
never got a
borrow it when I was there.
CD.
The only CD
okay.
the only CD I have is the one you gave me when I was home.
I forgot about
It's
that.
the only CD I own.
I totally forgot
Glad
about
it's-
that.
I can only play it in my car or on my Xbox.
Oh, yeah, you know, where you're like, I want to listen to some tunes but not play a video game.
Moving on to the next section.
Next up, who's got the most
Wait,
dad energy?
We didn't choose the winner.
No, I thought we choose. We
thought
do
we choose
choose
at the
winner of the
end.
desk.
Yeah.
Do we do
Oh.
subsequent?
No.
That
it's-
was okay.
We
yeah,
choose the
so we
winners
don't
of the
forget.
things, and then it's whoever has
Got
the
it.
most.
I
wins.
can write it down, Greg. Go ahead. So, dad
I
bod.
Yeah, I feel like for me this time, my dad bod argument was the worst.
Yeah. You kind of just
Yeah.
went with old man and then metal man, like, and they're in the same pose
Yeah.
too, which is what I love.
I did like the old man one though.
Well, what about the one on the bike?
That's
I
not
just
the
like-
Terminator.
It's not the Terminator.
No, he's got sunglasses
He's got
on.
the sunglasses on. Oh.
He's holding,
Okay,
he's
so
holding the so it's between Kyle Belden and
And
Mr. Bowser.
Bowser.
Well, obviously,
Wait, Jacob, what time is
we
it?
know who each other's vote goes.
10:55.
Do you think Kyle's awake?
We cannot call Kyle.
No, not on a Saturday night.
Ah, you're right. Damn.
Yeah. I've called him at like 9 o'clock before.
Okay.
You didn't pick up.
Yeah, he has kids.
Yeah.
Idiot.
Kyle seems like he's more youthful than Bowser.
He's a high school
Is
student.
that a good or bad thing?
That's a bad thing in terms of dad
But-
bod.
Hayden, you have seen his entirety.
Yeah, but it's not dad bod. It's just chunky.
Like,
He's not even.
Yeah.
I
Dad bod
understand,
implies you're at least kind of out of shape.
but like the thing that you were going with was like the energy he put off when like people wouldn't be doing something and he would just be like, "Final." Kyle Addis does that.
I wasn't saying no. I wasn't saying the body. That I wasn't arguing
Okay.
that. I was just.
I was like, because that's
saying
not like Kyle
he
does.
has
like,
that.
Yeah,
he has
I
the
feel
body
like
of it.
Kyle hasn't
can do
completely
that.
grown into dad bod yet.
Dude,
He's got
can you
time to
imagine if he
improve.
gets a little bit bigger and gets like some gray hair, like real gray
Oh,
hairs
God.
going on?
Yeah.
a thick beard?
Oh yeah.
They'll just look like a lumberjack,
No,
but like
but
a really
Oh.
tiny one.
Wait, hold on.
I know that trying to compare Kyle to Bowser is really just like apples to computers, but I'm really vibing.
I mean, Apple's a type of computer.
Oh shit! Holy shit, Greg!
Oh, you mean like this?
See, like that, but with more fat and more gray. And the one on the left,
Yeah,
not the
you're
one on the
right.
right.
The one on
Yeah.
the right's a stalker.
Yeah.
His eyebrows are bigger than his mustache.
He is doing the people's eyebrow though, which I appreciate. Okay, so
Alright.
who are we giving
First,
it to?
yeah.
I'm kind
Bowser.
of feeling Bowser.
Okay. First, best dad bod goes to Bowser, which brings us to our next
That's the
category.
worst.
Who's got the most dad energy?
Dad energy.
I've got a lot of pictures for this one, so you guys can go first if you want.
I think I should go first because I
Okay.
won the last section.
I think this is all we need for.
Damn, you just used my own energy against
That's
me.
my argument.
Well, okay,
Wow.
next category.
No.
Okay, so please take us through Bowser's dad energy.
Oh, is Jacob? Are you done? Is that your case?
No, I'm not really done.
Oh, okay. Do you want to keep going? Or you want to wait?
No, you said you wanted to. Go
Okay.
first.
So just to lay down the context, dad energy. He fucks. Bowser.
Yeah, he
fucks
does.
At least
Wow.
8 times, at least.
Implying that he was successful every time.
8 for 8.
God.
What, you think he went 8 for 8? You think he's that efficient?
I mean,
So can we
you're
talk
the one who
about
said it.
like the brown one on the right? Looks a lot like the mole rat creatures, which implies that Bowser fucked one of them.
Oh no, but they all think Peach is their mom.
So
None of those children look like the children of Peach.
no, they don't look.
They don't.
Toads look like no. Toads don't look anything.
But
like
wait.
Are you saying she fucked Toad?
Peach.
No, wait. I have a question.
Uh-huh.
Of how can he lie about who their mother is? It's not like, oh, I gave birth to you. Like, I am your father, and the other parent was Peach. Like,
That's what they think, though. They all
They
say
all
that their
think
mom
that-
is Peach.
Yeah. They
Huh.
did that in Mario Sunshine too with Bowser Jr.
don't
He was
think-
like, "Mom."
I don't think Peach
It might-
would be able to.
It might be that just Bowser says that he should be married to
Birth that.
Peach, so they think, oh, Peach should be my mom. But they do say that Peach is their mom.
Yeah.
I don't think Peach would be able to birth that.
I hope not.
And also,
I hope that she wouldn't
it
be put in
doesn't-
a situation
it
where she has
doesn't
to.
exactly look like he has peonage.
Like he has what?
Peonage.
Well,
See?
he obviously does somewhere.
Okay, no, Jacob. Here's where I'm gonna counter that.
Oh, please don't.
Have you ever like turtles?
Mm.
Turtles
Have you ever
to
watched
reproduce,
Shape of
but-
Water?
No.
I
No,
have. They discuss the issue.
Really?
Thank you.
Yep.
Yep. They hide. Let's just put it
Why
that way.
did
They
you-
hide
why
and then
did
they appear. So we're just gonna put it.
It's
we're
like
just
a
gonna leave it
dolphin.
at
No,
that.
don't worry. Don't worry. I
Dolphins
know.
do that.
Yep.
Don't worry. I've
Dolphins
looked it
have
up
dicks
before.
that
I'm not
hide.
done. I'm not done. So
Because it kills sperm. The salt water that the dolphins
Oh.
live in.
that actually is both interesting and makes sense.
So they hide it.
That's fascinating. That's interesting. Okay.
Yeah, I guess that
That
makes
makes sense. Yeah.
Dolphin dicks.
So you went from like like interestingly factual to goblin in like
Goblin. I'm going goblin.
Dude, that snap from you where Daniel's driving, he's like, "Get off my car." So, all right. So
That's
We've fully
perfect
established that
example of great
Bowser
goblin.
fucks.
Yeah.
Okay, but that's not a dad
But
thing.
so
That-
does Kyle Belden.
Like, people do that
I
even when
really
they're not
didn't
dads.
want that. No, I know. But not only does he fuck, but he has fathered and has been taking care of 8 children. That's hard. That's a hard thing to do. He's a single father.
For a second, I was really freaked out because Jacob said Kyle Belden, so I was thinking about Kyle Belden.
Fuck you, Bowser.
No, having 8 kids.
Oh! No, but
Okay, but
he's a
anyways.
single father with 8 kids. That is not easy. Like,
hmm
and I just sent the gif again, because, like, it's not like him and his kids are super disconnected. Like, especially Bowser Jr. Like, look at all the shit that they go through. They're playing video games together. They're playing sports. His son is encouraging his
That's
own
promotional
father.
material. That's not canon.
His son, the fact that the son is promoting, or not promoting, is like, fuck words.
He's using non-canonical evidence as evidence. Doesn't
Okay, you can
count.
skip that one, but I mean, it's definitely
Which
still.
one are we skipping?
Jacob's complaining that the.
I'm joking.
Oh,
Continue.
okay. The fact that
Yeah, it's a
the
Nintendo
son,
thing.
Bowser Jr., is in a good enough relationship with his father where he can encourage him in his job of basically killing Mario.
Mm-hmm.
It goes to show that they have a good relationship back and forth. It's not just like, please love me because I'm your dad.
Okay, but counterpoint, there are plenty of things where it is like that.
Like?
Like, I forget, I think it's actually like it might be some of the sports games, but there are sports games where Bowser's like, how come Bowser Jr. doesn't want to play with me?
Really?
Which
Aw.
which does is like a dad son kind of thing, probably.
Yeah.
But yeah, it has happened both ways.
Okay, I don't remember seeing that, but I think my opinion or my case in that is fair. The fact that he is single fathering 8 children and the relationship between them is still strong.
Mm-hmm.
And he fucks.
God, that's not good evidence, but okay.
I think it is.
Hayden's argument ability is actually on point this time.
It's
Like,
really
last time he
on
wasn't that
point because
great.
last
He's
week
just doing really
sucked.
good.
Yeah, because this time he chose an actual dad.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Okay,
so yeah,
so-
I think that was I think I'm good.
All right. Is it Jacob's turn or my turn?
Whichever
Yeah.
one.
Okay.
I
Okay.
don't like that.
Slipped
So-
into evil mode real quick.
First piece of evidence that I'd like to submit is the entire Terminator 2 movie.
Haven't seen it.
Literally, the entire plot of the movie is the Terminator, like, taking care of this kid and making sure he doesn't die.
yeah.
So that's pretty solid.
That is pretty
But-
solid.
Let's go through all the photographs I have
Okay,
so we
hold
can
on.
talk
Before
about
we do
Pause.
that, I just have a question.
Uh-huh.
Greg, so
Mhm.
since you know the Terminator lore, why
Yeah.
does that happen?
Okay, so in Terminator 2, the Terminator's trying to protect John because, like, well, first of all, like, realistically, like, marketing wise, they probably did it to be like, oh, look, he's good this time. But realistically,
yeah.
is because the Terminators all come from, like, this super advanced computer system in the future, and they were, like, about to extinctify people. But this one dude managed to start a rebellion.
I know
and they
that.
were, like,
I know
beating
that
him.
much
Yeah.
lore. I'm just
So
saying,
they're starting a
why is
rebellion. But
he good this time?
they sent back the original Terminator to kill that dude's mom.
I said I
That's
know
the
this
fir- I
much of the
know,
lore.
I'm-
I saw the
I'm
first
getting
one.
through
Just
it.
let him go through. Some people may not know.
This is how you make a point. This is how you
I
argue.
thought we were
things.
cutting this part out. That's why I
No.
said
You
that.
can cut it out if you want. I don't
No.
care. But yeah, first movie, send back the original Terminator to kill the mom. That doesn't work. So in the second movie, they send back a cooler Terminator to kill him when he's a kid. But the guy in the future is like, oh, well, I'll just send back this normal Terminator that we reprogrammed to be good.
Oh, so he's reprogrammed.
Yeah, so he's reprogrammed, so his whole mission is to keep this kid safe, which is kind of like the job description of a
I knew
dad.
that much. I've known that.
Yeah, so
much.
he
So-
literally was
Protecting
given
the
the
kid.
dad program.
I just didn't know why.
Okay.
Yeah, so now let's get to the photographic evidence.
And then
First-
let me know when I'm available to
Yeah.
argue against.
I'm gonna start with the worst
Rebuttal.
picture first.
Okay.
Wait,
First of all, look at all that
Oh.
dad power stored up in a battery. He's literally running on concentrated dad energy.
No, he's not.
Okay, anyways, that's
yeah, you
what
can
that
see it.
anyways, I have several
can see
more
it.
pictures.
That's the
Okay,
worst.
so go, don't worry about that.
Hold on, Greg. I got you.
Yeah. So going back to that point I made earlier about how dads a lot of the time were like edgy or like were like cool, edgy dude dads before they like settled down. Bam. Edgy dad in the past.
That is fair.
He's a biker, he's riding around.
That is
Yeah.
He literally used to murder people because that's the thing he was made to do, but then he settled down, had a kid to protect, you know. Picture number 2. Does this not scream father-son outing?
It does.
Literally, I've seen Hayden do this
Yeah.
in real life with his dad.
Well, not without helmets, because my dad's more responsible. So -1 for the safety
Ooh.
hazard.
Okay, but
I do have to
Well,
say that.
but I feel like it's in my favor that dads ignore safety
No,
standards.
I will give it.
No,
that it
I
is in the
disagree
It's in
entirely.
the 70s. It's in the 70s.
It is also in the 70s.
So
Okay. Jacob's
laws
point
weren't
is
a
better
thing.
than Greg's. I
Okay.
100% disagreed. Fathers,
Okay,
if you're a dad and you have a kid, safety is a priority. Think about your dad.
that's fair. Okay.
You're a dad. You're not gonna. You've seen
Mhm.
compilations where dads catch kids as they're about to fall. Like
He's a
2
robot.
feet.
He doesn't even know how people die. He doesn't know
Speaking
how
of
that
that-
happens.
We also have Dad teaching you how to ride a bike away from a truck about to kill you. Also,
Okay.
I think that's a picture of the stunt double.
Yeah, that's not him at
Yeah,
all.
that's
That
not
is so
Arnold
obviously
Schwarzenegger.
not
That
him.
is a shot from the movie, though.
Okay.
So that is the Terminator. So you have him
Not
out
Arnold
here
This is
with his
100%
kid.
Not Arnold Schwarzenegger.
He's like, all right, I'm going to teach you how to ride a bike, and to make it even better, I will be saving your life at the same time.
Okay.
So that's pretty deadly of
That
him.
is pretty deadly.
What else how many more do I have? I think I only have one or two more.
Okay, and then
I only have two more. Okay.
Okay.
So then we have the whole family road trip.
They don't look
This
happy.
is a classic. Yeah, it's a family road
Ooh.
trip.
That's fair.
And like, he's even letting his
Part.
son sit in... Okay, he's not a son. He's letting his kid
Greg's
in the front
already...
seat. They're basically related at this point. Because at this point in the movie, the kid has convinced the mom not to destroy him and, like, actually kill him. So, like, they've already... Like, literally, they bonded with the parental type relationship already.
Yeah.
And you can't see, but I'm wiggling my mouse over their faces very quickly. Okay, but, like, all of these scenes just scream domestic tranquility. And then finally, awkward dad thumbs up.
Yep, you're right.
Literally his last act of this specific Terminator before he died and probably came back in Terminator 3 was to make his kid feel... the kid was literally crying in this scene because he loved his robot dad
I hate
so
how
much.
good dad energy this is.
This is such good dad energy. And his last thing is
This
like, I'm
scene
going to awkwardly do a thumbs up as I melt and die. Also, he is killing himself to save the future and to save his kid.
Of course.
And that's a pretty cool dad thing to do. It's really like the end of Armageddon, except instead of setting off a bomb to blow up an asteroid, he's melting himself in a pool of metal. But it's pretty similar besides that.
Real quick,
Yeah.
totally agree with a lot of this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
One problem.
Yeah.
He's programmed.
Mm-hmm.
So?
It just doesn't feel...
Okay, but you've
So-
heard about like everybody's talked about natural paternal instincts, right? What are those if not
Yeah.
human programming?
Isn't instinct just human programming?
Except instead of it being evolutionary, it's artificial, but still it's the same thing functionally.
That's a good
speaking.
point, yeah. My counter is that... No, it's not a counter. I found something while I was going through. Hold on, just to add to my argument, if that's okay. Am I allowed to go just slightly out of line because it's funny?
Yeah, I did the Arnold Schwarzenegger bike picture.
Okay. Kitties are playing on the lawn. Dad's just kind of like hanging on the porch, maybe smoking a cigarette, maybe working on his car in the garage.
I've been smoking since I was a father.
Neighbor douchebag, a little boy across the street comes up, pushes your son, starts to take his stuff. Then dad goes berserk and starts fucking, get away from my son. Because
God damn.
if this isn't scary enough, then the first one.
Oh wait, then I have a picture kind of reminding me of that.
Yeah.
Oh my god, how did I not include this picture? This isn't even the one I was looking for, but wow. I'm gonna save it as dad love. Do I even need to comment on this?
Aww.
Look at that.
Oh, that's really good.
But the picture I was looking for is when he's getting shot and he's hugging the kid because he doesn't want the kid to die. But
No, that's a good one.
oh, also, literally every single action scene in Terminator 2 is this kid's like, oh shit, I'm about to die, and then Terminator's like, not if I kill a
I
lot
got
of
him.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What father wouldn't kill an
Actually,
army
wait.
of people?
I think in this movie he doesn't actually kill anybody because the kid tells him not to.
Oh,
he
really?
just fights he just fights the other
So
Terminator the whole movie.
He's like Batman, where he says he doesn't kill people, but he puts them in a situation to where you know they're dead.
I mean, he does shoot a dude's kneecaps out.
Oh,
Wait, isn't that...
Then he's like,
no,
he'll live.
isn't that the one where he has the machine gun, the grenade launcher, and he's launching it at all
Oh
the
yeah, he does
cops?
blow up a lot of cop cars.
Yeah.
And some of them might die, but he does. He's a good father figure.
wow. Okay.
Yeah, you know. Oh wait, here's a good picture. Here's a good picture to go with your Bowser picture. Dad. We'll call this Dad Rage.
Oh
There we
yeah,
go. I have so many pictures of Arnold Schwarzenegger now.
Dad Rage.
I don't know if this will send.
I like Mega Bowser.
Okay,
The
well.
concept of Mega Bowser beating up the neighbors.
Oh.
Why does he have teeth? Does he have teeth in the other
Teeth
one?
don't burn.
Because
Teeth
he's
don't
got a
burn.
smile.
Wait, did he
Yeah.
have teeth in the other one?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. But
Yeah.
those look like
Teeth-
metal, and these new ones don't
Yeah.
look metal.
Teeth don't burn. That's why. You can't
God, that's
burn
weird.
teeth.
Okay.
So, I think I might be about to take that L. So, what's the third section?
Because
Just-
I have to
just,
say,
uh,
Greg and I did have some pretty good ones.
Yeah.
Okay, well, first we gotta decide who won Dad.
No,
Energy.
I'm not done. I'm not.
Oh,
I haven't
okay.
even gone.
Oh,
yet.
okay.
Okay.
I'm just.
I
Yeah,
thought
Dad
you
Energy.
were
What is the
forfeiting.
third one? No, what is
Okay.
the third one?
What do you mean the third one?
There's 3 sections.
Yeah, you
Yeah, but we
haven't
gotta
done
decide-
the second yet.
Who
No,
wins
I know.
Dad
I'm just
Energy?
asking. What
Oh,
is
the
the
third
fight?
one is my dad could beat up
Oh.
your dad.
Oh,
Dang it! That means I have to win this one.
the worst one today.
No, you guys just picked really powerful one. How much? Okay.
I forgot that was a category.
I did too.
Okay.
Dude, the Bowser versus Terminator? What the fuck?
Versus Kyle Belden. So, you guys are definitely going for like, I'm gonna murder someone if you touch
No,
my
not
kid.
always.
But
He's
shut your
wholesome.
mouth. Shut your mouth. It's my turn to talk. So it's you guys are definitely going for I'm gonna murder you if you touch my child. Kyle Belden is on the other spectrum, to where he's the lovely, like just kind of average dad, but also you get the you get his ultimate form of Grumpy Kyle. Everyone hates it.
Grumpy
Everyone's scared of
Kyle.
it. Grumpy Kyle is the
Grumpy
worst.
Kyle.
Oh, you gotta stay away from him at Vertigo and mission trips. Always be on his good side. And you never have to worry about
That
Grumpy
is
Kyle.
very true.
But
I mean, I've
Grumpy
never
Kyle's
been on
scary.
the receiving end, but I have been.
Yeah.
I've been the supportive where I'm just like, all right, I need to help Kyle so that this doesn't get worse.
No, I've definitely I've never had full Grumpy Kyle, but I have one story of when in Guatemala we were at this waterfall place, and there was this like kind of like on the top of a waterfall place that me, Alec, and Michael were at, and we were just chilling there, and it was fine.
Mhm.
But then a bunch of people started following us, and it was people that should not be following us.
Mm.
And Kyle just looked at me and slightly shook his head, and I was like, "Sorry, guys, we gotta go back." Like, I was like, I was like, that was the most trouble I've ever been for Kyle. Everyone go back. It was just like a slow, slight, like, no, and I was like, no, I'm sorry, but yeah,
Mhm.
the Grumpy Kyle.
He's
Yeah.
got the intensity.
Inconspicuous cut. So
I'm putting
you
that
know.
in.
So,
Yeah?
Yeah.
Take your time.
inconspicuous pause. So, he's just kind of the like
Yeah.
go-to guy to talk to. You're just going through some rough times. He's always a good person to talk to.
That's true.
He's been through some stuff. He's a good like.
He's a
He's
good
the-
father. He's raising his kids
he's-
well, and some of
yeah.
them aren't even his officially. Well, biologically. Sorry.
Yeah, biologically, he has adopted one child, and he's fostering another as soon as he did adopt one. So he's just pumping them out, taking care of kids that aren't even his own, loving on them, and even he takes care of kids that aren't even
His.
Like-
well,
lawfully his.
Yeah.
He is in the high school group taking care of
Yeah.
kids while they're sometimes they're loneliest and neediest, and he's just loving on them and being an advisor. And he's definitely a voice of reason when everyone's just like, you need to follow your heart, listen to what you want to do. He's like, no, don't do that. Like,
Yeah.
do the good thing.
I love how
Like,
cut and dry he is sometimes.
yeah. So when I was having problems this
Yeah.
summer, he was like, he was making fun of me for it, and I was like, "Wow, you're kind of a jerk." But he was like, just cauterize it. Like, you just get over it. Who cares? It's not that big of a deal. And I was like,
Yeah.
"Dang, you're right." I was like, "It's not that big of a deal." And like, he's one of the only people that's made me cry before. I went up to him and asked him for prayer in Honduras. Started bawling my eyes out. He's a really good. I don't want to say father figure because I have a good father figure, but kind of like
Yeah. Oh, I know.
a role model
I've
person.
been there.
Onky.
Greg, why did you name
Yeah,
that
sure.
picture the thumbs up? Huh. .jpeg. The only reason I...
I forgot I named it that, and I did it like 2 minutes ago.
Just,
Oh.
there you go.
Oh gosh.
It's even funnier with the file name.
Oh, leave that picture there.
Okay. So I feel like Kyle and Terminator get points for taking on kids that weren't theirs, but then
Well,
Kyle
he
and
also
Bowser
has kids.
get points for being good actual dads.
I feel like Bowser should get points for 8 kids and no wife.
That's true.
And who knows,
that's,
maybe he has more.
He doesn't listen to Kyle. No extramarital sex.
What was that?
He doesn't listen to Kyle. No extramarital sex.
Oh my...
I feel like Bowser is the least responsible dad, just in that he keeps dying because he keeps trying to kidnap his crush.
He's never actually died.
Yeah, but like it can't be good to have your kids get beaten up and then you get beaten up all the time.
But also, I honestly feel like this is the only picture you really need to explain how dad of a Kyle is. How dad Kyle is.
Dad of a Kyle?
Shut up. I know what I said.
Okay.
I said it on accident,
I feel
but
like
I said
my
it.
argument was pretty strong on this category.
I feel like all of us had pretty good...
Yeah, that's true.
Give me emeralds.
Do we want to just call this one a
I
tie?
kind of do, because, like...
Yeah.
Okay.
These are all really...
Different
Because I don't
areas.
want to just say that Kyle lost, because he definitely didn't just outright lose
And
this
it's
section.
not
Kyle definitely
comparable
didn't.
because it's like
But
different
neither did
areas.
Terminator. I think
Yeah,
these are all
it was
really
pretty
good.
Like
Yeah.
I feel like Kyle's a good role model.
Yeah.
Bowser's just a good dad.
Bowser's just a good dad. And
Terminator is like a good protective dad. Like I feel like it's not.
so
comparable.
we've got Kyle, the like.
We got different facets
Kyle,
of dad energy.
Yeah, Kyle's like the supportive, helpful one. Bowser's just the practical dad, like just the day-to-day kind of shit.
Yeah, and Terminator's the
Terminator's
protective, tough one.
Yeah, what if
Yeah.
we just fused all three?
The
Also, I'd like
ultimate
to
dad.
clarify. Earlier, I said when I was struggling, Kyle made fun of me. It wasn't like mean making fun of. It was just like funny jokes. It wasn't actually like bullying. Okay, don't be mad at Kyle for that.
Report Kyle to the IRA.
He will get fired. if anyone reports Kyle, he will get fired.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's Bowser, but he's got the face of Kyle and the protective instincts of the Terminator.
Wow. Yep.
Okay, so that one's a tie, I guess.
Yeah.
Last category, my dad could beat up your dad.
I want Kyle to go first.
I have to prepare an argument.
Oh,
for this.
okay.
I can't just do it. Like,
Okay.
Greg, would you like to go first?
Okay, I feel like what it's really going to come down to is which of our dads is resistant to more things. Because you pointed out, yeah, like, both of them have a weakness to lava, but Bowser usually, like, technically...
and I can say Kyle definitely has
Yeah.
a weakness to lava.
I feel like with Bowser, it's less of a thing where it's like he survives and more of a thing of just they're like, well, we got to make another game, but also he is back at the same time.
And
But like, if you think about it, there's the game where like he gets turned into Dry Bones Bowser.
I was just about to talk about that.
Yeah.
Like, even when he dies, Bowser Jr. was just like, hey, he's back. And he was dry bone, and then he threw him into a pot of like it was like a potion basically, and then he was Bowser again.
Mhm.
And it's just like, hold on, where's the fucking picture? Like, even in death, he will still fuck you up. And the Mega Bowser, which I already brought
Why
up.
do you? Don't like that.
You don't like that?
No, I hate that. I hate that. I know the
Also-
context. I hate.
Yeah,
you.
yeah, I'm glad you do. Also, I need you to go to this link because I just found this today.
What?
Yup, it's a thing.
I looked as... Yeah, I found this thing too, but also
okay.
like there's no
There's-
good argument
There's
here.
two, and it's both just Bowser and what the fuck Bowser shit stomps, but they blurred out shit with an exclamation mark instead of an I.
Yeah, that doesn't mean anything.
It doesn't mean shit, but I just think
Okay.
it's funny that people have even made a
Yeah.
thing for this.
Here we can compare this.
No, but
What is
super
Ba-
powerful. I don't know, man. He's so resilient.
Yeah.
Like,
So
Here,
while we're
that's-
talking about it, though, technically, the Terminator would have access to higher technology
Yeah.
in the past. Would that count? Because in the present he doesn't. But
Yeah.
when he was, or in the
Mm.
future,
So which
in the
one are we
future
talking
he
about?
would have like plasma weapons.
well,
and things
he's
like
been
that.
using the example of Dad Terminator, so I feel like we have to stick with that.
I mean,
So-
You
I'm
haven't
pretty-
talked about the future Terminator at all in both arguments.
Okay,
that's
so,
true. I guess technically I wasn't talking about a specific Terminator because I used pictures from multiple different ones.
and just Arnold
But-
Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, because they all look the same. But I guess
That's fair. Yeah.
I have to check if the dad. Nope. Check if the
See,
robot
and
from
you
the
were talking
other
about high
movies.
tech. There's nothing more high tech than this.
Here,
That's
let me
not
check
true.
something real quick because
I'd just like to point out this is one of the cutest things ever, and I aspire to have this happen when I'm a father. I freaking love this.
Aww.
I was like, oh,
Aww.
okay.
That's awesome. Thanks, Abby.
I know.
Abt.
Thanks, Abby. Very cool.
Thanks, Abt.
Okay.
Abt.
I'm checking
Very
right
cool.
now how many of the movies the Terminator is a dad in, because so far he's also a dad
Is
in
there
Terminator
only-
3.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, because I just looked up the plot and it's
What is
basically
the plot of Terminator?
they send back another Terminator because they're like, okay, we can't kill the mom or
Oh,
the,
isn't
or
that the
the
one
kid.
where it's a woman, or is that Terminator 2 too?
I think that's the one where it's a woman because
Okay.
they send back another one just to kill everyone else, but then it runs
Yeah.
into John, so they send back Arnold Schwarzenegger again and protect him again. Actually, in that one, he protects everybody. So in that one, he's everybody's dad.
Bowser has a
He's,
fucking
he's
bat.
dabbing. He's dabbing.
Bowser has
Terminator
a fucking
has-
spiked bat.
He's
He's
got
dabbing.
guns.
My arms
Like,
are
no matter
bigger
which
than your
time
body.
Okay, here.
But he's also a robot. He's not like an actual human.
Okay,
I've
yeah,
never
so here.
died.
That's debatable, but
That's just because you
it's a
have plot
Nintendo
armor.
game.
You have plot armor.
That's true. Okay, here's the thing. We gotta compare. What does Bowser have that can kill Terminator
Star
versus what Terminator has that can kill Bowser?
That's fair. Yeah.
Star power.
And what Kyle Belden has that can.
Okay,
destroy
but
the
star
boat.
power isn't a thing
Lord.
that he always has.
Kyle Belden has the Lord.
Because
So, okay,
if you
He'll do
say
his begone demon pose.
Okay, so
You
for
guys are
Bowser,
begone.
it just we'll start with the simple. It's just his physical brute strength, both in normal form
Yeah.
and mega form.
okay, so they're both
his-
super strong.
I would highly argue that Bowser's stronger. My arms are bigger than your whole body.
Yeah, but
that
he's
doesn't matter.
made
He's a
out of
robot.
yeah.
Just
he's-
because it's bigger doesn't mean it's stronger.
Yeah, he's incredibly strong. But I feel like
Fire
Bowser's
breathing
probably
as
done
well.
some wild shit. Okay.
That's
And-
not a part of strength.
I'm sorry.
That's not a part of strength.
What? No,
Oh,
no,
no,
no. We're
that's
listing
fine, yeah.
no,
Okay.
we're listing
Oh,
his
just in general.
just his stuff in general.
Mhm.
Fire breathing, which anytime anything hot has been introduced, the Terminator's like, oh no.
That's not true.
Well, no,
But
his skin would
it's
just
not,
melt
because in
off.
the first
Normally, like,
movie-
oh no.
They
yeah,
managed
they
to
melt
the
him away.
Terminator's nope.
No,
First
they
No,
movie-
they
blow him
melt
up
his
with a
flesh away. The
gas
way they
truck.
kill him was with the press,
Yeah.
right? The
So
giant hydraulic
fire
press.
doesn't work. It's just he has to be like constant exposure to like incredibly hot
melting,
stuff. Yeah.
He,
So
can I consider the fact that Bowser has an army?
No, because then
because then I could consider the fact that there's an army of
Terminator
Terminators.
Yeah,
yeah,
there's an
but
army
you're
of
not in
Terminators.
charge.
I mean,
So?
it's a hive mind, so
Yeah,
Yeah, that's true. Bomb
Yeah.
bombs. I got fucking bomb bombs.
1v1.
Oh, I can fly. You can't fly.
that's true. Okay. And then
But he has a shotgun.
yeah, I'd say Terminator, like, no matter what time period he's in, he has some kind of gun.
True. Oh, I also have the fact that, I can die and not actually die because I can be Bone Boy.
But also,
Did you did he turn into dry bones automatically, or did someone else do that to him?
No, when he was thrown in the lava, he was then
Yeah.
still alive but dry bones. He was able to put,
Okay.
he would literally be like torn apart and then he would just put himself back together, just like how when you hit dry bones.
Yeah.
when you
Okay.
knock him on the
But
top.
Hayden,
Ooh, hold on.
Hayden.
Hold on.
Also,
Hold on.
he's a thick boy.
That's
I
not.
love that picture.
I would like to introduce this weapon into the mix.
That doesn't look canon.
It is canon. You never played the Brawl campaign?
I don't play any
It's an
Nintendo
instant
games.
kill weapon. Yeah, do you remember this?
Yeah, and it's also
in
not.
Brawl,
It's not an
their
instant
version.
kill.
In Brawl, their version of dying is becoming a trophy. That turns you into a trophy immediately.
It's not in the Brawl universe.
No, I know, but I'm implying if this was
Yeah.
brought into the normal universe, that's the equivalent of an instant kill weapon.
Okay, well, if you get to use that, then I get to use the plasma rifles for Terminator, which could also one-shot Bowser.
So
That is fair
that is a
because
fair like.
in Terminator, there's the
Hmm.
laser that literally disintegrates that girl.
Yeah, because if you don't have bones,
This is basically a railgun.
yeah.
I mean, I do have bones, but
Well, no, you wouldn't if they were disintegrated. So, yeah, because God, these people are too equal. Why are they
they're
so
really
evenly matched?
strong, dude. Like I
Jacob,
am
you
trying
need-
here.
Like I feel like
Like,
Jacob,
I
you
feel
need
like
to
they're
find a
both
way to be a
so
winner.
Powerful that it's pretty much like whoever gets the first hit would.
Yeah, pretty much.
And like, I don't want to come up with a scenario because then it would just be like we would have to pick a scenario that's even for both, and then we would still not really be making any progress here.
Yeah. God. Okay, is it gonna be a tie again for this category?
I mean, stop, Jacob.
Let's go to Dad Hot.
So Jacob, I'm voting Bowser. Greg's voting Terminator. We got a third person.
Oh shoot.
You clearly can't vote Kyle.
Yeah, that's fair. He is the Lord on his
Do
side.
you? It's up to you to be a tie or you pick. Do you have questions maybe that we can go into? I don't know.
Well-
Like these are two really equal people.
Terminator Salvation Wikipedia.
I don't know, because I feel like it's another thing of not really comparable because Bowser's in a super cartoonish world and Terminator's exclusively in the real world. So it's kind of like,
Because they're two
One-
very different
one
entities. Like
yeah, one thing's like not made to be killing and one of them's exclusively made to be killing, but we don't know the effect it would have on like
the
Bowser.
railgun, or the weapon from Brawl was just a concept I was bringing in of like super weapons. But yeah, I see what you're
but
saying.
still, like we don't like. we've
Honestly,
never had
it's
someone with
basically
flame
just like a
breath go up
Spartan
against
laser.
a
Is really
bout-
what it
or,
is.
like-
You have to charge it up,
Yeah.
and then it shoots an incredibly fast beam. And if it hits you, which it almost always does, unless you're crazy
Yeah.
fast, you die. Is really what it's a Spartan laser.
Yeah. Oh, this isn't important, but he is a Terminator in Terminator
I'm sorry.
5.
Pause. Bowser has a Spartan laser.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I just said that.
I
out
just
loud.
like to point out how big of a nerdy like podcast this is going to be, where we're starting out talking about movies, and then we got a fighting between the Terminator and Bowser.
Okay, here, this isn't
Oh,
important.
in this lore, actually, like Bowser's
the
superpowers.
only reason I'm getting into this because last week I sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This time I
Here,
picked a
you're doing
good
much
character,
better.
and I can actually like argue against it.
I feel like hold on. I feel like in future episodes we should do like clarify if it's superpowered or normal people.
we
Yeah,
could pick classes.
Pick a
Very
thing.
much
yeah.
picking normal people makes you lose. So
Yeah, sorry we accidentally did this to
I
you.
didn't mean to, because
and I'm mad that it was the power.
I
card
liked
of
the
Kyle
potential
Bowman,
of
because that would have
Kyle.
been really good.
like
Yeah.
Kyle versus Caleb Walterstorff at Guatemala,
Yeah.
that would have been a good fight. You know what I
yeah,
Mhm.
and just kind of wacky stuff.
Yeah,
more
not
oriented, but
Bowser and fucking God.
Yeah.
Terminator.
Just in case you were curious,
Mm.
Terminator 5, he's also literally a dad.
Which one's that?
Really?
It's the newest one.
Genesis?
Yeah, because it's the same plot as the first one, except he
Does
goes
that
back.
movie actually exist though?
Yeah, it does. Well, here it's a thing where he goes back in time. He's like, I gotta save this girl from the original Terminator, but then she's been raised from like as
Oh yeah, I knew
she's
that.
been raised by the actual Terminator, so he's literally a dad.
Yeah.
But anyways, that's
So,
not important.
Yeah. Dude, I don't know.
I feel like something Bowser would have over the Terminator is that the Terminator's like extremely straightforward all the time.
Bowser's crafty.
He's super
Yeah.
single-minded,
Bowser's a
just
crafty
kind of like, I'm
individual.
gonna run
Yeah.
at them and shoot them.
Yeah, so Terminator's one of those things where he's like he won't stop ever, but also like he's coming.
Bowser's made some crazy castles.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's not stupid.
Who?
Because like he does
Terminator?
the Terminator, yeah. Because
No,
like he
no.
does try to like he does
Well,
predict where
the
people are
thing for
going
him
and
is
stuff.
he's like tactically intelligent because he's a computer, but when it comes to
Yeah,
like
it's
interacting normal situations,
Well, like it's what they
Yeah.
say about like the difference between computer and human
Yeah.
mind is like we
they
have
just
the
think
ability to
in
improvise.
ones and
Yeah.
zeros kind of deal.
Yeah, we have the ability to improvise and change
Yeah.
ideas.
Yeah. So that's a thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. What would happen if you just shot Bowser with a normal gun?
Okay, so
yeah.
considering how much he has on him, he would probably be reeled because it's a gun, but
Yeah.
it's like shooting a gorilla, but
Yeah,
bigger
so
and
well,
with
since-
hard points.
Since the third,
They will take it and then be pissed.
Since I feel like we need to just kind of wrap this up and
Yeah, it's been
Yeah.
so long.
arguing this for a while, I would probably just have to go with Bowser for this.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, third vote goes Bowser. So that means Hayden
Dude, I
is declared
wrecked
our
it
winner
today.
this week. Yeah,
I
you did really
I got
good.
2 and a third.
Okay, but I do win on the dad hot category.
You do.
Yeah.
I have so many touching pictures of domestic Terminator now.
Alrighty, well, thank you everybody for joining us with That's My
That's
Dad.
my dad.
That's my dad.
Join in next week when we finally make classes and make this a little bit more fair for people like Kyle.
It's fine.
Yeah.
We can just say this took extra long to compensate for that we did a meme stocks episode last week.
That's true, yeah. We did do a lot with that. To wrap up That's My Dad for this week, we're going to leave you with a nice little sweet little dad joke.
Oh.
Did you hear about the guy who invented the knock-knock joke? That was a question.
No, I didn't.
He won the Nobel Prize. Alrighty, I'll see you guys probably
Wait, I
not next
completely
week,
missed
but,
the. I completely missed the beginning. What happened?
Oh.
Hold on, don't use that yet.
Good night.
Wait,
No,
I missed
no,
the
no,
beginning.
we-
What happened? What was the joke? I missed it. Oh, please.
He really wants it, Craig.
I don't get the joke. It was. I don't
Please,
get it.
sir, I'd like another.
Please, sir, I have another dad joke. I said, did you hear about the dad that invented the knock-knock joke?
And then I said no.
Oh,
He
no.
won the
Okay,
Nobel
gotcha.
Prize. Yeah.
I don't get it.
Alrighty, thank you guys so much for joining us on this shit-filled episode.
Good night.
Bye.
We've been your sweat.
Boys.
What?
Thanks for listening to Swett Boys, and as always, remember, oh shit, they taught goblins to dab.
Would you like to join these sweaty boys in verbal confrontation? All you have to do is click the link in the description and join our Discord server, and we'll talk to you when it's least convenient. That's a Swett Boys guarantee.